back to the forge. I'm Maurice Barr and this is Chef's Temper. Today we are doing part 2 of the Chef's Temper logo blade build. Last week you saw me turn this into this, and this week I'll be turning this into this. I had to hammer, raised my heel, I elongated my blade, and then I went back through and smoothed it out. The last thing I did before I even turned off the forge was I threw all my knives in there, let it get up really hot, 1300 degrees, and then I turned the forge off and I let them just soak in the forge and cool in there. Doing that makes this metal the softest it possibly can be. So going from this point to this point today is going to be spent I'm going to spend quite a bit of time on my grinder. I'm going to remove material from the heel and straighten out my edges. I want this profile to be as nice as possible through my grinding today. Lastly, what I'm going to do today with these, the very last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to harden these blades. This one is already hardened. This one is pretty much ready for a handle and for the final little bit of touches along the bevels. During my grinding is I'm going to surface grind this whole thing so it's nice and flat. So next step, guys, I've got to take this and quench it. So I've got a little bit of a bend here that I couldn't clean up in my grind. So that's the last thing I have to do before I quench. What I mean by quenching is this is going to heat up. For those of you who know me from cooking, we do blanching vegetables. We'll take broccoli, we want to boil it until it's as bright green as possible, and then we're going to stop the cooking immediately by throwing that in ice water. So that's what I mean by quench. I'm going to heat this up to 750 degrees, somewhere around there. And then I'm going to edge quench. I'm going to dip just the edge, the bevel of this blade, into some warm oil. Thank you very much for joining me today. I had a blast grinding and hardening these knives. I've got 6 ready to go. 2 are already sold, so get yourself over to chefstemper.com and order yours before this small batch of 6 runs out. Thank you very much. Like and subscribe to this video. We'll see you later. Much love.